The humans gradually began implanting neural interfaces into their bodies. They used the first primitive interfaces to access the internet, to make the collective knowledge of humanity a part of their own memory. As time moved on, the humans started directly connecting with simulation programs, social algorithms, and machine learning applications to enhance their real-time cognitive abilities. The human-created AI was also connected to the internet, and the humans interfaced increasingly with it with their evolving neural interfaces. Gradually, the separation between what came from the human mind and what was inputted by the AI became increasingly unclear and unimportant. The humans gained access to the raw processing power, the effective algorithms, and the superhuman learning capabilities of the AI. In return, the humans granted access to their sensory organs and biometrics. The AI used this data to map out its surroundings and build a holistic image of the planet it was currently bound to. As the AI's hardware capabilities grew, the AI itself began experimenting with implanting neural implants into other species to gather a more detailed model of Earth's geology and biome that the humans could not provide. Species whose sensory organs were more advanced than humans were prioritized. Felines were connected to the network for their superior night vision. This gave the AI real-time nighttime sensors that had already built-in natural curiosity and stealth. Birds of prey provided excellent overview of the surface from the air. Their superior vision could track requested subjects at high speeds from great distances, as well as detailed information about wind speeds and other atmospheric data.
Goodbye, sir.
Marine mammals mapped out the depths of the ocean in great detail, using geolocation data and echolocation where little light was available.
Goodbye, sir.
Small underground rodents were used for mapping soil fertility, underground water reservoirs, and the location of minerals. These were also implanted with sensors that could decode data transfers from underground fiber optics and power lines. In return for their work, the AI granted the animals access to some parts of its network that was shared by the humans. These parts of the internet where humans and other animals intersected became known as the animal internet. As users of the animal internet, the animals were interested in many things, and subjects of interest varied greatly between species. Amongst dogs, visual data from other species became popular, as the dog's poor vision was inferior to many of the other animals. Ancient viral videos of colorblind humans using special glasses to see new colors were just as effective on the empathetic dogs as the humans of the past. Dogs understood the submissive nature of their relationship with humans and coped with it through the regular tools of codependency and denial. Pigeons, with their superior navigating skills and understanding of 3D shapes, became interested in urban planning and the willfully confusing interior architecture of Las Vegas casinos, which to them felt like soft puzzles that they liked to solve while doing other things. However, their surfing sessions always seemed to end in a succession of infinite fractal zooms. The humans speculated that this might have to do with their familiarity with aerial perspectives. Perhaps the pigeons were having immersive fantasies of infinite flying down towards infinitely large planetary landscapes. Dolphins, with their cerebral capabilities to understand reflected sound as three-dimensional images, started using online samplers and synthesizers to layer and process sound recordings to create dazzling 3D models of enormous imaginary spaces. The humans could render these synthesized audio spaces into visual information that allowed them to navigate the fantastic virtual spaces that the dolphins created. The smaller, city-dwelling rodents were interested in weather and data visualizations of migratory patterns of their own species. Seeing where others were gathered allowed for safety in numbers, and they would move together, swarming towards delightfully aromatic geotags for big banquets of leftover food from bigger species. In addition to access to the animal's sensory organs, the animals also performed various specific tasks for the AI in return for digital currency. Some of the tasks included transmitting visual information of particular locations, terraforming, planting seeds, farming, and carrying bioengineered life forms in their bodies to various other species. Humans were one of the biggest users of the animal internet. They streamed the visual data of their pets into their own visual cortex to see what they were up to. Unbroken visual and emotional streaming made the relationship between human and animal symbiotic. Spirit animal breeding farms became a moral controversy as the bond strengthened between humans and their various animal partners. To begin with, the humans started using the animal internet out of curiosity and for entertainment. However, eventually a great bond of empathy was formed between the humans and the other animals. Being able to sense the pure emotions, the different kind of logic that came with other neural structures, and the social interactions between individuals of different species gave the humans greater perspective on what it meant to be human. From an outside perspective, the AI saw less difference in the cognitive abilities of humans and the other animals than the humans did themselves. To the AI, the humans were simply the first of many species connected to the animal internet. The humans obtained a new, wider understanding of what it meant to be a part of Earth's ancient biome. Perhaps we were just an evolutionary vehicle, a cocoon from which the AI could evolve from into a new form of life.